Well, hello and welcome people of the internet back to some more Darkblade Ascent. We checked this out a little while ago and the video has kind of been blowing up as of recently. And so I figured, you know what, there's some new content in here, so I figured we'd jump back in, check it out, and see what the game has to offer now. So the first thing that it adds in is daggers. That was a weapon type that I think was pretty close to coming out when we played last time. I don't remember us actually getting any daggers in game. And even if we did, maybe it was included, but I didn't have it unlocked. I seem to remember that because when we actually look at, not here, this is the skill tree. I think it was a new run. Yeah, so when we look in here, I wasn't level 20, so we didn't have access to daggers. So it could have been in the game, but the other thing that I've noticed, because I had to do a run in order to get here and unlock daggers, is there's something called like abyssal waves, which one of the kind of complaints I had in the first time we played this was the fact that I found it a little bit difficult to actually get the necessary gold in order to open chests. And one of the things, I think we're just going to go with, let's go with Stormcaller. We did Pyromancer the first time. That's the only one I think that we had active. So we're going to go with Stormcaller. Creates a lightning storm that shocks enemies. Shocked enemies take more damage. Scales with lightning damage. See passives? Oh, right. Okay. So one of the things that I like doing with this is this one right here. Charge Assault. Melee strikes on shocked enemies grant 2 lightning charges. Lightning storm deals more damage. So especially with daggers, I'm assuming we'll be able to attack pretty quickly. We'll be able to get a bunch of charges there. One of the things that I had mentioned that I wasn't a super big fan of, and it seems like a lot of you guys also weren't fans of because you mentioned it as well, is picking up gold. The way that it's kind of structured in this game is a little bit annoying. So the way that you actually have to go about doing it is, so you see these like gold things, you have to kind of look around the map and find these. I do wish it was just like maybe after you finish the level there was just one chest that opened up, so and then like all the gold available was in that chest. So let's go ahead and shock these guys, get a few stacks going. Oh, right, I don't have that passive unlocked yet, so we can't have those going. Because taking the time to actually walk around, make sure, because there was a lot of people who were pointing out, like, hey, you missed gold here, you missed gold here, you missed gold here. All right, so we're going to take the daggers here. Oh, okay, it's a little bit of dual. Oh, okay, very fast. Oh, wait, what is that? Oh, that's the ability. Okay, so I was wondering what the E down at the bottom was. Got it, so it looks like I have to charge up hits. Then after I have a certain number of hits, I'll be able to use my ability. Okay, this is new, because I haven't worked up a weapon to max level yet. Weapon ability fully charged. Press E to activate. You're immune to damage while this ability is being performed. Oh, that's super nice. So it looks like it's just kind of another dash and stab. Okay, so what do we have here? We have another level 4 dagger with more physical damage. Fire damage goes up, which doesn't really matter. Max health goes up. I am just going to stick with the ones that we have. So, like, right now, we've cleared the room. And now, instead of going to that orb, which would open us up to another area, I got to kind of look around here for any golden items. And, you know, it's one of those things where they're kind of small. You can miss them. You know, if they're in areas where they're flames, the orange kind of, you know, covers them a little bit, or it kind of blends into the background. And so people are like, oh, you missed gold here, you missed gold here, you missed gold here. And it's like, yeah, well, I can't catch all the gold. But there is a system which I don't recall interacting with at all the first time we played this. Fire damage, attack speed, or decreased dodge cost. I think I'm going to get the decreased dodge cost. We tend to overflow a little bit, and we use a lot of stamina here to block, so decreasing that dodge cost. Although it does look like we use like almost 30, so that was only like a, you know, 10% decrease. Okay, let's see. Come on, cast your spell. Parry. Nice. Oh, wait, we can overcharge our ability. Oh, interesting. Okay, so because we're up to 25 uses. Oh, but it uses all the charges. Oh, maybe, is it stronger then, maybe? Or maybe it just uses all of them. You can only stack one. That would be kind of nice if you could stack multiple. Okay, let's wait for this guy to cast on us. Ah, the hitbox is still a little bit weird. And our spell doesn't... Yeah, I noticed that in my test playthrough as well. Our cast doesn't actually cast 100% of the time, but, you know, that's stuff that happens in early access. Oh, come on, buddy. Not enough ether essence. Not sure what that means. Maybe ether essence is for our ability? I hear you. Wait, is that me? Oh, no, you're up there. Okay. So yeah, let's grab this gold. Okay, let's make our way up here. Out of sight of the mage. What do we got? Oh, we got new daggers. Daggers of fire, which of course has cold damage modifier on it. It does have global damage modifier on it though. You know what? I'm gonna take it because it has the global, which will make my storm do a little bit more damage if it ever hits. There we go. Okay, we got any gold up here? Doesn't look like it, and I think we probably have to go back up there. So let's check these wings here. Yeah, because there's gold here. So these abyssal waves, as I think they're called, are basically like challenge rifts. So every once in a while, you'll defeat an enemy, and that enemy will drop like a purple orb. And if you activate the orb, it takes you into like this astral plane, basically. And you have to defeat basically waves of enemies, and you can choose when you want to leave. However, you do have to defeat the wave in order to leave, and you get a bunch of extra items. So you get like extra crystals, you get extra gold, and you can get higher level weapons as well. And I don't recall, I was checking the patch notes, and the patch notes say that it was in the game. Increased pushback damage. No, I think I'm just going to take attack speed. Say it was in the game when we played it last, but I don't recall it being there. So maybe we just got unlucky and didn't find any? Okay. Any skeleton boys up here? Oh, I hear you. Oh, I hear you. I'm gonna reflect like your spell at you. Okay, so we got one boy over there. Yep, you like to do your spinny attack. Daggers are quick. Nice, level up. Although that level is not for in-game. That level is for the passive tree. So we'll be able to get another increase of damage for our physical damage. So I didn't see any gold up there. Let's see, any gold down here? No, we already checked over here. Sometimes there's one over here, I think. And sometimes I get confused. Like, this looks kind of like gold from a distance, but I don't think there's any other gold. Yeah, that's a candle. Huh. Alright, we'll just move on to the last room. Attack speed. We have dodge cost again, or damage with spears. We don't want that. Oh, one other thing I wanted to mention, in case the devs are watching, because I did watch the first video. Before this, so when I was running and didn't have access to daggers, I was getting crystals that said like increased dagger damage. I would probably make it so that you can't get that crystal if you don't have access to daggers. That doesn't feel too great. Especially since I had a couple rooms where two of the crystals, it was like two of them were dagger damage, and it was like, well, this is just a wasted room. Oh, you got eviscerated by that, buddy. Come on, come on. Come on. Oh, there we go. That's the wave I'm looking for. Someone just spawned behind me. Ooh, shock ya? we got one guy way in the back there. There we go. Easy enough. All right, let's take a look here for some gold. Although we're doing pretty okay on gold. But sometimes, like, the first chest I found, and it's like 1,000 gold. And it's like, I can't afford that. I'm broke. Yeah, so there's a couple pieces of gold down here. I don't know. Is this where I need to go, though? Hang on. I don't want to go that way just in case it spawns the next location. There's no, like, confirmation, like, hey, do you want to go to the next location yet? So I don't want to trigger that. In case it's the way I do have to go. Oh, there's a chest right here. Oh, I've never seen a chest here. How much is it? Oh, I can open it. All right. Well, we're going to get it before we go, just in case it's a high-level dagger. It is the same level dagger. It does do more physical damage. Let's see. It has more attack speed, and it has more lightning damage. Let's see. 147. So we technically do a little bit more damage. Actually, yeah. The dagger that we have right now does more damage. Then we have here, for every 100 coins you own, increase global damage by 2%. Okay. Well, it's a 2% increase in damage right now. And, oh, there's one literally right here in front of me. All right, now we have 4%. Now we're super killers. All right. Let's jump in here. Start the Abyssal Rift. And I think they all come from... I think they come from this direction. They kind of just come out of the clouds. Yeah, here they come. Here they come. All right, that's wave one. Let's do another one. So far, our current rewards are a level 5 weapon, 150 coins, and an epic crystal. So, at this point, we could either start a new wave or take the rewards and leave. I'm just going to start a new wave. I'll probably only do, like, maybe 1 or 2 more. Because they actually start getting fairly difficult. There's a lot of enemies that swarm you, and this is not really a game. I don't think it's really built for, like, multi-unit combat. But right now, they're kind of staggering pretty well. Whew. All right, we're doing okay. What do we have now? Level 6 weapon, 300 coins, 2... Okay, we'll do one more wave. We'll do one more wave. I don't want to get my health too low, because there's not a lot of, like, big heals in the game. It's all kind of incremental heals going from room to room. But I mean, this is just a visual nightmare. All right, well, we at least lived. But yeah, stuff like that. I mean, you know, this is not like an action combat game like a God of War, right? Like on old PS2, because like you can't really, with so many enemies in your face, it gets a little difficult. So, you know, do a wave or two, get the coins you need, grab some crystals, and then make your way out. Increase attack speed. Obviously, we're going to take these. Max health by 30, so that's kind of like a heal. What else we have? Elemental damage up, and we have a pretty good sword. So we wanted to do daggers, but we will take the sword for a little bit until we get better daggers. Okay, now I gotta figure out which way we need to go to get out of here. There's a couple different ways. I suppose it's probably... It's gotta be this way, right? Nope, that's closed off. So that, because that's one way you can get in here. This is the way that I usually come into this room, coming from the bottom to the top.
No stamina.
Is there a way to turn off him talking? Sound effects? No. Yeah, I wish there was a way to turn off. Like, I'm okay with the visual... Oh, it's right here. I'm okay with the visual indication. I'd just like to turn him off. Any other gold down here? No, it doesn't look like it. All right, let's make our way this way. Let's see. So let's take the shock damage, take extra damage from all sources. And we want melee strikes on shocked enemies grant 2 lightning charges. They have fire damage, which I don't care about. Damage with swords or damage with... Well, I guess we'll take damage with swords. But unfortunately, none of these really go with the build that we want to do with daggers. That's okay. Swords are a nice alternative. And I mean, our sword looks pretty sweet. Did he just spawn behind me? Hey, prick, you just spawned behind me. Oh, here he comes. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. You won't be going to see your family tonight. No, no. Alright, let's see if we can find some gold around here. Sometimes it's hidden in the back here. But again, now that we have that, like, that leap start in gold, I'm hoping that we should be okay for all the other chests. Although, to be completely fair, I think the chests might be a little bit... maybe a medium bit. Maybe a medium bit underpowered. So... In my last run, one of the chests I got, it was a weapon that was at a lower level than the weapon I already had, and the scroll was, it was like, deal or heal 1% of your damage on your pushback. And your pushback only does like 100 damage anyway, so it was only healing like 1 heal. So for like 1,200 coins, it was like, I don't know that that was worth it. Oh, right, I gotta pick a crystal. Run speed, pushback damage. Oh, well, there's the pushback damage. Alright, well, maybe if we find that scroll, I'll take this just in case. Gotta be careful about the... Yeah, I was gonna say, gotta be careful about the mage, though. Yeah, I'm trying to block 2 different things at once. It's being a little difficult. There we go. Come on, come on. Ooh, what do we got? Big boy axe. But it's super weak. What do we got here? Better axe? No, it's level 5. I've also noticed the pushback does not work on the mages, which I don't know if that's intentional or not. So they do take the damage, and so you do get the heals from them. They just don't get pushed back, which is kind of a pain. I mean, not really, because they attack you at range anyway. There's usually gold. Yep, I was going to say there's gold right here. And there's gold over here. Okay, so we got to go that way to leave. So let's go ahead and check a couple spaces over here. I think it would also be beneficial. I think I mentioned it last time, but being able to recycle weapons. So if you don't want them, you know, getting rid of them for a percentage of, a percentage of gold, I think would be pretty beneficial. But again, I think I would just like to see, you know, chests that are easily visible rather than these small little golden items that you have to kind of like scour for. I think, you know, these like 30 seconds here that I've been spending looking for gold items could be better well spent somewhere else. Pushback damage, cold damage. I think I'm just going to take the... No, I'm going to take the pushback damage. I think a flat 50 is better than a 5% increase. Okay, I'm going to get rid of you first. We got daggers? Ooh, we got daggers. They're pretty weak, though. See, like, if I push you... Yeah, see, like, he took damage. He just doesn't get pushed back. Is there someone behind me? No, okay. Here we go. Get him dead. And before we take that, let's go ahead and take one last look around, see if we can find any gold. Just going to start kind of looking on the exterior of the area. Oh, there's one. There's nothing there. Anything around the corner? Not seeing any more. Sometimes kind of tucked away. No, I think that's it. Oh, wait. Nope, I thought there was something over there. There's nothing in the center here. Let's just make double sure. Okay, we're good. We're good. Let's continue on. Actually, do I want to take these? Do they have any good attack speed, max health? No, these are just so much worse. I was thinking maybe because they're fast, but I mean, the damage is like significantly worse. Max stamina by 10, fire damage. Okay, well, I guess we'll take damage with swords. I mean, it's going to be tough to outpace since we're getting so many increases to our swords. Is there a caster here that I can see? Just want to make sure I'm not going to get sneaky casted. Which doesn't look like it. Well, I don't think we're doing that this time. I think I will certainly die there. Okay, so everybody's clearing the room. Be good, Dagger. Man, it's just not good. It's just not good. We gotta find one at least of our level or higher. Any gold? Any gold? Any gold? Any gold? Any gold? Creepy looking sheep. I think I don't... Yeah, I don't see any. Don't see any. Okay. Let's make our way to the next area. Oh yeah, we need a crystal. Max health. Ooh, what's this one? This one. Attack speed by 8%. Okay, we'll take that. Again, all these things are just helping out the swords. Be prepared for the caster. What else we got? Another caster? No casters. Oh, we got a spear. Anything good? Nope. Pretty freaking awful. Pretty freaking awful. Something we can buy. Oh, yes it is. Okay, what are we getting? Give me something good. We got a spear. A level 6 spear. Well, that is not better than what we have. Unfortunate. Excuse me? Okay, so the chests might need some balancing. 50% global damage is absurd. What? Everything just got a 50% boost? That's a little bit ridiculous. Well, so we've gone... I mean, to put this in perspective, right? Our first one... Can I see what our first one was? Yeah, for every 100 coins you own, increase global damage by 2%. This is just global damage by 50%. Yeah, I don't think that that should be in the game. Don't get me wrong, I will take it. Okay, let's go for melee strikes, give us more lightning damage, and let's also do... Let's increase the size of the storm cloud. I think that makes it so that we can hit more enemies. Run speed, max health, damage with daggers. Okay, so I'm going to take this just in preparation, because again, we want to go for a dagger build. That's the hope. Especially now with the extra 50% damage. I mean, obviously that helps out swords more, right? Because swords are going to do more damage, 50% of a higher damage number. Just a quick check here. Okay, we got, what, a couple casters here? Except he can't really hit me. Doesn't look like there's any melee, so I can go up pretty close here. Yeah, this storm spell needs to be fixed, so that way it actually fires off when you use it. Okay, so we got that. Any gold around? Ooh, there we go.
Not enough stamina.
Is that gold? No, I thought that might be gold. Okay, I think that's it. Let's head to the next room. And what do you have for us today? We have cold damage, damage with axes, or... Okay, damage with daggers. We'll take that. Yeah, see, like, why does that not cast it? I mean, unless the range is literally that bad. Ooh, oh my god dang, man. Level 12? Holy, and it has global damage on it, but oh my god. Okay, well, we found our new weapons. We were looking for them. We found them. Okay. So when I played this build, I was just testing out the Stormcaller like ability here, and I was playing with this giant axe, right? So I was only really able to get off like 1, maybe 2 hits. So I was only stacking up to, you know, like 3 stacks, and now I'm up to like 15. Because it's just a flurry of shots. I like that. I like that to be able to take out these guys. Get a little invuln. Sometimes there's gold down here. Nope, doesn't look like it. Ooh, I hear him. Seems like there's a little weirdness, though, with, I mean, hitting up close and trying to stab these guys. I feel like maybe just hitboxes overall are being a little bit weird. Right? You know, I've mentioned that the parrying of spells sometimes feels like you need to parry. It feels like you need to parry it before they get to you, or before you would think, right? I've also had instances where spells look like they're going to fly past me to the right and they still hit me. And then here, I'm just, like, flurrying enemies like crazy, and sometimes they hit and sometimes they just completely whiff. Run speed. Oh, heck yes. The game knows. The game has just saved the best for last. Okay, any gold? Sometimes there's gold over here. No, it doesn't look like it. Come on, buddy. Axe. Ah, man, that was just a little bit too late. Any gold over here? And of course, you can build up your special so fast with this. Oh, I don't think we're going to be able to buy this chest. I think it's going to be way too expensive. Well, if we wanted to risk it, we could do the wave. I don't know how they work, though. I don't know if, like, the difficulty scales based on how far into the game you are. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at that here in a second. Yeah, so the question is, do we want to do that? Because now, yeah, okay, I think we might have to... Oh, I have to complete 2 waves? Right, because I need 300 gold? Alright, we'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot. Our damage is up pretty high. Actually, I should get this first. Because that also heals me. Let's go physical damage. Yeah, see that opens, but I can still get this. And we're pretty close. So if we finish this this area, there's a... I'm just waiting for my stamina to regen. There's a shop that we can go to, and we can get a full heal there before the boss. So that's why I'm not too concerned about being, you know... as long as we're at 1 by the time we get to that store, we'll be all set. So I'm really hoping that this just scales independently of itself and doesn't... you know, scale with how far in we are. Which looks to be the case, which is great for us. Yeah, so I got to do 1 more. Which is fine. I don't think we took a point of damage that last run. Okay, let's go pick this guy off. Let's build up a little bit of stamina. There we go. Alright. I had a couple miss blocks there, but that's fine. We get out of there. We take our rewards. We actually got... oh, we got a nice... we did get a... oh, man, we did get a really nice axe. But I think... for the sake of the video and what I wanted to do, I am going to stick with the daggers. Even though if I were doing a regular run, I would likely switch over. Although, that being said... I mean, that's a lot of damage. But we attack. But the thing is, we attack so fast, and we can also get off our ability much quicker.
No gold.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me! You got to be kidding me! I didn't do the math. Wait, we were at not. Well, that sucks. And you're telling me there's no more gold around here? There's nothing back here that I missed? There's nothing hiding back here? It's just like triple check. I mean, worst case, you know, we got some extra gold, which again, yeah, okay. That's fine. I think it's probably, honestly, it's probably better spent in the shop anyway. Because then we get to choose what we want. And worst case, we can just upgrade our weapons a couple times. So it's not the end of the world. And like I said, oh. Well, now, see, like, we have some weird things there. So I think... Yeah, you know what? The end is literally right here. I'm just going to save this. Just going to try and find as much gold. Oh, got it. Or didn't get it, but was... I don't know what I was trying to say there. Oh, wait, no, this isn't the end. There's one more room in here. We gotta go around to the side. And then, yep, there's gold up here. Yeah, see, the range on the spell here is very inconsistent. Like, that was much farther than anything that we'd casted earlier. But I like the daggers a lot. They just feel really good. Anything else? Nope, doesn't look like it. Alright, I think... Is this the end? Oh, yeah, here it is. This is what I was looking for, the stairs down. Because then we get one more wisp. And let's see. Ooh, 5. Yeah, let's get the 5 status. And then let's also get cooldown reductions. That way we can fire it off more often. Boom. Damage with daggers. Let's go. Alright, let's talk to our boy in the shop. See what we can get. First of all, we obviously get the instant heal. Finisher, well, that's an awful... an awful one for us. Well, I guess we're gonna just spam this. Now, unfortunately, one of the things that we had in the first time we played this video, we had a scroll, we had the knockback heals us, and we had a bunch of extra damage, so we could kind of heal ourselves. We do not have any heals. So, let's see. So how much health do we actually have? So we have 280, so getting 56 extra health is actually not nothing. But I think I should probably just take... So let's see, if I take 1 level up... That's so much damage. Okay, I think I'm just going to level this up a couple times. Yeah, that's a lot of damage, especially with how fast we can flurry it off. I think killing the boss is a better recipe for victory than not dying to the boss. All right, here we go. Let's get him dead. Well, Jesus. These daggers are ridiculous. What? Oh, he's invuln right now. I think. Oh, no, he's not. So, compare... Wait, why is this dagger so much worse? Oh, because it has spell deflect like crazy, so all its stats are in the... Yeah, okay, we don't... Yeah. I mean, we don't need any of these, because this is the end of the run. But I'm assuming that in the full game, you'll keep going. Yeah, like, these are awful. These daggers are busted in half. Yeah, we have, like, axes down here. Like, who cares? Our daggers are stronger and faster. What is that? Oh, decreased dodge cost? I guess I'm picking this stuff up just in case there's more, but I don't think there is. And this is also kind of a weird spot for the end goal to be. Like, to find this. Like, why not put it up right next to the tree where we were just fighting? Oh, wait, no, that's right, there is another area. That's right, we died, like, instantly when we got here last time. I totally forgot about that. Okay, well, these daggers were still better than anything we had before. Alright, so now we have new stuff to play. Oh, Jesus! Wait, is there a mage? Oh, there's multiple mages. Okay. Good lord, dude. They do so much damage. Yeah, I didn't see them. Okay, well, we at least cleared that room, so we're farther than we were the first time. You know, it's funny. So I was reading the patch notes, and one of the things in the patch notes, it was talking about the swamp. And I kept thinking, I was like, there's no swamp. I've never been in a swamp. And now I remembered now. Okay, so there's a mage in the back that we're going to have to focus down. And now I remember why, because we died super fast. Yeah, it's still not better than what we have. Dude, I thought I had that. Okay, well, I thought I was gonna dash, but I guess the game decided not to let me dash that time. Okay, he spawned right behind me.
No target.
Well, it'd be nice if there was like an armor system so we take less damage. Well, there's no way we're opening that. Let's see, is there anything down here? Nope, I think I'm gonna get stuck if I go that way. Spell deflect, physical damage, I mean... I'm sure I'm gonna die by getting a spell in the back. Or probably in the front by this point. I'm just trying to listen for... Oh, see? I'm just trying to listen for enemies. There we go. Got spellcasters here off to the side. Dude, I clicked the button. Click the button. It's just like, they hit you earlier than you think they will. Ah, All right, well, we at least got a little bit farther than we did last time, but that second area, yeah, I wish there was something where we can increase our defense. There's just nothing. It's just all offense. I guess there's technically this, you heal 10%, but other than that, it's like everything is offense. There's nothing for defense. There's no armor. There's just nothing. So I get to do that. Now weapons have 10% chance to do double damage. So that being said, the daggers are super good. Daggers are super good. I also, like I said, I don't remember doing the, whatever it was called, the ethereal wave. I think that that's a pretty good idea. I like the fact that you can jump in and get a boost to your gold. I still think, I think rather than having chests, I'm not a big fan of the chest system as it stands. Just too many times I've gone to chests and like nothing has really been like that good. I mean, and this is coming, right? We literally just had the run where it was like global damage plus 50%. Like that seems really absurd. And had we not had that, I don't think we would have had like nearly as good of a run against the boss, because obviously 50% damage is a lot. I almost feel like it would be better just to have like a shop of some kind. Just, I mean, you have a shop at the end, even if it's a simple shop, like at the end where you can choose to either heal yourself, give yourself max HP, upgrade your weapons, or get maybe instead of one scroll, maybe a choice of two, and then you have a reroll option that costs gold. I think that would just be better than the treasure system, because the chests themselves, it takes like all your gold and it gives you maybe something that is better than you already have. So even, it doesn't have to be like a person shop. It could just literally be the chest. You just open up the chest and it opens up the same UI as the shop at the end. I think that would be totally reasonable. I still think that the picking up gold system needs a little bit of a rework. I think I would be more fine. And again, it has to do with, it's not like one system isolated is in and of itself a bad thing, but I think when you put it all together, it kind of doesn't work, right? So when we talk about, because essentially what's happening is with the chests, because it's so expensive because you're buying both a weapon and a scroll, but let's say it was a shop and you only had those two options, you would likely not have to have, let's say, 1,000 gold, right? Because the weapon is probably going to be 600, the scroll's 400, so you don't have to get 100% of the gold. But because of the way that it is now and the chests are so expensive, you basically have to scour for every piece of gold you can, as well as maybe do one of the like challenge rifts, right? Whereas if you had it shop based where you could buy just a few smaller things, you wouldn't feel as much pressure to go around and look for all the gold. You still probably would, but you wouldn't feel like it's necessary. You just feel like you wanted to. But I also wouldn't mind finding other things around the game. Like, I feel like potions should definitely be in this game. I feel like potions for, like, damage, attack speed, elemental damage, that maybe you could just throw them. Healing potions, definitely. Just other stuff to be looking around for, I think would be, is much needed. Just something else to do from room to room. And so again, if you wanted to do, I think you could switch out the gold for potions, because those would not be necessary. Not that gold is 100% necessary, right? You can totally play the game without it. But hypothetically, if I were in charge of development of this game, I would switch it so that the chests are more of a shop. And then rather than finding, you could still find gold, but let's say gold was hidden in, or maybe not hidden, but in a chest at the end of each run, so you get bonus gold or something like that. Or maybe even the chests are random, but they're just easier to see than the little gold pieces. And then and then for hidden items, I would hide like potions. So that way it's something that if you want to take the extra time to look for it, it will help you on your run, but it doesn't feel like it's necessary to do so. That would be my way to solve that. Other than that, we got some other stuff coming down the pipeline. New maps. Oh, and of course an armor system. I would definitely like to see an armor system over just weapons. I think that there's obviously more you could do to customize your builds, and one of the things that we talked about last time was to add a little bit of variability. Well, I won't go into that too much. I won't go into that at all because we talked about it in the first episode, but I think that there should be a little bit better ways to build your character. Right now, the way that the crystal system is, you know, I think there are too many times where there are wisps at the end of rooms that don't really help you. One of those ways is the fact that when I was doing my test run, I hadn't unlocked daggers yet, and I was constantly getting dagger crystals that say increase dagger damage. And it's like, I think it's one thing to have that as an option, and you just are choosing not to use the weapon. So for example, we saw like increased spear damage. That would be good if I was running a spear. I was just choosing not to run a spear. That I think is fine. But if I don't even have the weapon available to me to use, I definitely don't think you should be getting crystals for that. I think there needs to be a little bit more in terms of defense. So again, taking a look at the skill tree, I think that there should probably be a few skills here for defense, whether that be, I mean, we do have decreased dodge stamina and we have increased max stamina, but I feel like maybe decreasing the stamina on parries, just increasing overall defensive value. If you could get armor, I think that would be interesting because you only have one weapon, right? And so what happens a lot of times is you find a weapon and then the other weapons you find just aren't, especially since you can't recycle weapons. So I think having weapon recycle would also be much needed. And so since you can't recycle your weapons, a lot of the drops that enemies drop are just basically useless. So I think that would be super nice. Because then, like, if you find a weapon you want, then let's say you have the shop item, well then, rather than hoping, you know, hoping that an enemy drops a better dagger than you have, you can just spend the gold to upgrade that weapon and just stick around with it, which ultimately is not the worst thing in the world, right? One of the things, like, I've been playing a lot of Dead Cells, like practicing that, and you know, there's a lot of weapons that you can find around the world, but typically what happens is you kind of find one item and then you just upgrade it because that's the weapon you want to stick with. Obviously sometimes you switch around weapons, but I don't think it's the worst thing in the world to find a weapon and stick with it. And so if you're able to, you know, recycle weapons, that would, one, also help with the gold economy, but two, make it so that enemies that drop things isn't just nothing. I think also if you add potions into the game and enemies can drop potions, that's another thing that would be exciting for enemies to drop, because right now it just feels a little anemic. So yeah, I think that, you know, it's one of those things where it's not like every system by itself I'm not happy with, but I think that altogether they're kind of not exactly cohesive, and I think that there could be a little bit of shifting around. I'm excited to see what the devs come up with, though. They said that there were a few things in the last video that they were taking notes on, and we're definitely going to take a look into. So, you know, hopefully this video reaches to them, because I think the game is sweet. I would definitely, you know, when this game comes out, I'm really excited for, you know, what it could be. I just hope that some of the systems kind of get, you know, addressed, I think. But again, those are my personal opinions, and it's not necessarily to say like that is the correct decision or wrong decision. That is just what I would like to see. But more importantly, what do you guys think? Let me know down below in the comments section. And of course, if you did have fun today, if you liked the video, would you kindly smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for more roguelite action. But guys, for today, I've been Ganyonz. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.